Hey everybody, welcome back to the Playing Through podcast. I'm here with Aaron Rodgers, NFL superstar. Aaron, we're doing this podcast trying to raise awareness for men's mental health. The biggest thing right now is that we want to try and create a community of men that are open to reaching out. Working in the NFL and having the career that you've had, just all the success. What are some things that you do to work on your mental health?
Well, meditation's been really good for me. I think anytime your brain is in that 50 to 90,000 thought per day mode, it can make you have some stress in your life. And we know stress causes a lot of different illnesses and disease. So anything you can do to get your heart rate down, to connect into nature, and just to work on your breathing has been really, really great for me. I also enjoy box breathing when I feel stressed as a way to kind of lower my heart rate a little bit. Um, and then do things that you really enjoy doing. Um, there's something to positivity, there's something to manifestation, and I believe in both of those things. Waking up every day, you got the opportunity to choose for sure. Whatever happens, your attitude is the one thing you get to fully have control over, and choose wisely because your thoughts become things and your words become spells. So make sure you're spelling the right stuff.
That's great advice. Being the quarterback of the team, you're in charge of getting the guys the ball. You're in charge of making them look good as well. How do you do that for guys that are struggling? What are some things that you do for the guys in the locker room, maybe outside the locker room?
Well, you got to connect with them. You got to figure out what makes them tick and what they're into. Especially being so disconnected age-wise from some of these kids. We got a guy in front of me in meetings that's 20 years old. I'm 40. So you really have to be intentional about the time to understand what makes them tick and what gets them going. And just be really aware. I think every time I'm at the facility, I try and really check in energetically with where everybody's at, kind of see what the vibe of the team is, and not just get stuck in my own world, whether that's looking down at my phone the entire time or headphones on. I don't really subscribe to that. I like to kind of keep my eyes and ears open and see what's going on with the boys and try and stay connected to them. And if anybody's kind of off, like just make sure we're putting our arms around them and they're getting the help that they need.
Awesome. And then as a leader on that team, I mean that's obviously set by example, but for our audience, what if for someone that's on the fence of reaching out and maybe a little nervous to do that, or maybe they don't think it's manly enough to reach out, what's the advice that you would give them?
Well, vulnerability is a strength. And if I've learned anything in the last 5 years, it's that when you can find a way to open your heart and ask for help, that's the strongest thing you can do. As men, I think sometimes in society, and some of us grew up, emotions, weren't always welcomed. Asking for help, whether it's driving or I'm struggling with my personal life or mental health, just not something that goes on. So I think the greatest strength that you can do is to ask for help. The greatest thing a leader can do is to serve. Serving leadership is a way to connect with people. So keep tabs on your loved ones, your close friends, and then also don't be stupid enough to keep it all into yourself, because that's how the disease starts and other issues start to arise.
Awesome. Well, thank you for your time.
Yeah.